Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the market breakdown show. And I will be breaking down QQQ, SPY, and XLF today. And I'll give you guys the support and resistance that I'm looking at and a couple of things in the market that I am currently watching. All right, let's start with QQQ. So I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, and it's been a choppy couple of weeks of the market, and I think both bulls and the bears are quite frustrated. You can see we finally broke out of this equilibrium I've been talking about last week, bearish yesterday, and bears are like, finally, we can make some money here, and then boom, we have a hourly downtrend confirmed right here, and with barely any follow through from the bears. And right when the bulls saw that, the bulls just took over, and next thing you know, we capped up and wiped out all the gains the bears got, essentially. All this work that they've been trying to do to bring it down, and then with the gains they got yesterday are wiped out. And we just had a nice bull move into the end of the day and back into this range, pretty much. But what I'm watching is if we can actually break above this level. We got over it during the last 10-20 minutes of the day, but we ended up closing right on it. And after hours is a little bit weaker. We're just slightly below it, but that's not a big deal for me at the moment. I want to see what it looks like tomorrow pre-market and what happens overnight as well. And so we get a gap down. That would be quite the market, I'm going to have to say. But we'll see what the overnight market looks like. As of now, you can see for the 4 hours time frame, we don't have a 4-hour trend change yet. We just shot straight up. So what we need is a higher low, and then we break the prior high for a trend change back to a uptrend. Right now we're in a neutral trend. It's not a downtrend and it's not an uptrend. In a neutral trend. The bears had it here where they had a 4-hour downtrend with no follow through. Now the bulls need to change the trend back to their favor, and we'll see if the bulls can actually do that tomorrow. Potentially, let's say we gap down a little bit and then the bulls just took over in the morning, then that would be a 4-hour trend change. As of now, we will have to wait and see. And for SPY, for QQQ, this level is very key. You can see this cluster of resistance. You can see we had it back here, also have it back here, also have it back here, and also have it back here, and as well as back here. So you can see all the volumes traded in that area and cluster of supports and resistance. So you used to act as supports, now it's acting as resistance because we're under it. That's how support and resistance works. And support and resistance is not just a exact number, it's usually a area. So for tomorrow, I will be watching if we can get back above the area that we got back above. And if we do, then we're looking at the FOMC, which is the Madrone Powell speech last week, Wednesday's high. That will be the target if we do end up breaking there. Same thing for the SPY. So if you can break that area, SPY is very likely going to test that FOMC high as well from last Wednesday. Erase that drawing real quick. But yeah, and once if we break that, then we're looking at this level. For QQQ, if we do break that, it's very notable because we have not gone that high. I'm going to go to the weekly chart here. And ever since the week of around August and September. So that'll be a 6 to 7 month all-time high for the bulls. And we are currently at least 20% off the lows, I would say. Yep, we closed over 20% off the lows. So it's technically QQQ isn't a bull market, but SPY's not. So we don't count that as a bull market. We need both of them together to be considered a bull market. SPY is a little bit less. Yeah, 15%. We did get over here, but we didn't close within the 20%. We closed in 19.7 there. So we were close at that time. But at that time, QQQ wasn't close yet. You can see it was rotating around. So QQQ wasn't there yet. But as of now, we'll see how tomorrow shapes up. I'm gonna go look at XLF. So XLF has been joining Team Bull for the past couple days. You can see down at when this waterfall drop happened, QQQ was holding up the market for a SPY. And right now, once XLF joined Team Bull here, you can see all the sectors started bouncing together. That's how we have such a green day today as well. So we'll see if the bulls can continue that or not. We need a 4-hour trend change back to the bulls. This is a double bottom, so I wouldn't consider this a higher low. We need something where, sorry, the lows of this is lower than prior candle, and then we break above the high of the prior high for a 4-hour trend change. This was just way too tight for me. I'll just say this is sideways. Okay. And also as well on the daily. So if we get the 4-hour trend change, I want to see a daily trend change as well back to the bulls if we're going to see any follow through from the financial sector. So if that happens, then SPY and QQQ likely going to continue their bullish movement. As of now, I am going to be scalping mostly due to how choppy this market is. For example, if we get something like this, it's kind of move where we'll get a lot of follow through, then it's good for holding short swing trades where you hold for a 3 to 4 days and then you just get the move in between them. And that's just, even if we just hold for that in between of this whole move, you'd be making 3 to 4 times more than what you've been making the last 2 weeks. Look at how choppy we've been. And then we get a bear break of 1 day, and next day you get a gap up where if you're a short, you would have wiped out all your gains if you didn't take a profit down here. If you're a bull and you were accumulating here during this drop, first drop of the day, you would have been stopped out as well. And then now we just gapped up. The next day, you're like, you get stopped out. But then if you didn't sell, you would have gone a lot of profits. But you need to follow your trading rules and you got stopped out. So it's been very choppy for everyone. And it's frustrating for the bulls and the bears on both sides. So I am going to be scalping mostly until I see a clear direction in the market. Once you see a clear direction in the market, either the bear side or the bull side, I'm open to both sides. You can see if you get such a bear move like this as well, you just need to get the gains in between them as well, just like this bull move. So yeah, I'll be waiting for that. And if I do see a clarity in the market, I'll let you guys know. And feel free to comment below if you guys got any questions or any tickers that you guys want to get looked at, or anything you want me to break down in the market. Let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.